What was that? Just the way my grandma liked it. Slick back. I was always a fatter kid too. Sorry that there was like that approaching danger time in my life where I was like skinny as fuck. Needed to have a baby, didn't want to because it's mean. It can be mean. I said I would stop eating pork rinds, so you'd post a video about this shit.
Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, X, hit me in my X. Yes, don't they? And one of these wannabe live streamers shared just enough to piss us all off. It's only PFC Brewer. Brewer, huh? The only thing you brewing is yeast in your fat folds. Using that head wrap to wrap up your turkey neck. But who's gonna hide my triple chin? But besides being fat, what else does she do? Because being fat's enough. Oh, it's enough. Well, little PFC Brewer went live on Rich Debating Channel and decided she would go back on her oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States from enemies both foreign and domestic. Oh, I put words in her mouth. Let's see exactly what she does. Real subtle, you roly-poly retard. If somebody prays to the same God that I do, I'm not going to do anything to them. Yeah, how's that working out for them in the Middle East? It's not like Shia and Sunni have been doing that for millennia already. Oh, and Afghanistan and Iran are just great friends. Great friends. How's Yemen doing? I don't give a if they're Muslim like me. Newsflash dummy, I don't give a if they're the same religion as you. I don't care if they're white, black, Muslim, Jew, purple people eaters. You got a nation to serve and an oath to upkeep, otherwise you can just get out. Which is going to be kind of hard considering that you already stated in one of your posts that you just joined for the benefits, which is fine.
Not bombshell yet. I never was. I never kind of equaled
That
bombshell
helps
to
you earn
myself.
that paycheck. But don't go on the internet acting like some ungrateful Michelin man. Oh, but in my digging, I found more about you there, PFC Brewer. You went to the Future Soldier prep course because initially you didn't meet the standards. Was it mental or physical? I'm guessing a little bit of both. Habibi, more like feed me. Speaking of feed me, how about some PT? Since you like live streaming so much, I think a fair punishment is to have yourself live stream for the next 180 days doing PT in the morning. I don't know what I've been told. These fat ass pilots are getting old. Sound off, fast, sound off, fast. This private's looking so fat. She probably can't get her hands to tuck behind her back when she's standing at parade rest. I'm a drill sergeant. My love handles won't let me touch my hands together. You're a soldier, even though you look like you're too smushed together. You're thinking that that's what combat is. You think an enemy combatant gives a that you're wearing a hijab? No, they see the red, white, and blue in a uniform of an opponent that they hate enough to shriv a fest to their tits and detonate. So, like or not, wherever you go, you're the biggest dog on the block, and you got a target on your back. Especially especially for getting deployed to an area of such peace and tranquility as the Middle East. Honestly, it's hard to believe you're Muslim when you're looking like a greased-up pig.
I used to think he was my dad, too. We are related, I just don't know how.
Jumping jacks at PT looks like she's doing flapjacks. Instead of push-ups. Eating midnight snacks instead of front backs. You know, I thought during Ramadan you couldn't break fast. Now take a fast break to the fridge of Allah. How did this rotund retard pass Kate? She looks like a power lifter who only lifts powdered donuts. Like Brogan 2.0, look out below. God, one of the other thing that pisses me off is she's just sitting there live streaming, talk to all the 5 people looking at her while her freaking battle buddies are walking around behind her actually doing work. And if they're not, at least they're making it not on Facebook time, Instagram market crotch, making the area look stupid. But I will say this, for the internet, because it sure is making it easier to find these dopes and kick them out. Get back here.
U.S. aircraft has gone down in Iran, marking the first loss of American aircraft in Iranian territory. One crew member has been rescued, according to one U.S. official and one Israeli official. It's unclear if the jet was shot down or crashed. Iran has fired on targets across the Middle East, escalating tensions. The situation has affected global markets and oil prices. Meantime, the White House is releasing details of President Trump's 2027 budget, including a one
Iran at least are treating their people really kindly.
Yeah, only murdering 40,000 of them or something like that.
That was one of the craziest things you get to see. That completely getting ignored.
Yeah.
What they're doing.
Yeah. The massacre of tens of thousands of protesters in Iran because they're like, we know how to stop a riot. You're like, that's an interesting way to stop a riot. It's a good way to start a revolution.
We're in fascism.
I'm funny, too.
Modeling my entire kitchen.
I could smell it on you down.
Just-
Like he was taking everything apart. He put in his headphone. I was like, Nick mad.
What?
She's trying to aura farm and she failed, bro. Pay close attention. For today, we are going to.
Target. I always wanted to be a
No, she doesn't even care about it. What? Why won't Beavis and Butthead fucking play? That's so rude. I was actually gonna be really into that, I'd say. I want like horror, but not horror-ish too much.
Forget this.
What? I still can't believe that happens when we play.
And your cops is walking and then boom, boom, fucking force field and you know it. That happened to me once. He fucked me up so fucking bad that I'll forever fuck up first aid for him from me. Forever, dude. Like, no, I'm not, like, I'm not trying to get with you. I know it's a joke, but, like, now my jokes aren't even funny. I got fucking hit with a defibrillator once, too. And you were like, it's okay, I'll get you, right, cousin? And I was like, I'm fucking married. I'm sorry for that, too. I don't know. I've seen all of Game of Thrones. I can let that go. One had some friendship time with my cousin Joey. I forget when that was too, but anyway, we watched it and I do actually kind of recall it now. I'm even in it. Mark that off my bucket list. I feel bad because there's all these rumors that they were saying all this shit about me to the cops that was bad and not true. And then they're like, and Joey's so reliant on her cooking and her grocery bill. And he's in the hospital where they cook for you. I feel really bad with that because it kind of went through my head like it wasn't really like what I wanted to be thinking about. That's fucking shitty. I hate people. He's working there. I used to be able to cook. What I could cook though, not everything. No, I wouldn't have ever applied to be on a cooking show. Okay. What's this?
That's what we had to work. That's what I have in my closet. God.
Underwhelming podcast, full
You're
episodes.
athletic, man. You can move. Lost, play the clip.
What's up, everyone? I'm King Galloway, He's the third, and today I'm gonna be fighting Jay Wolf. Mom, I love you.
Oh, he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler.
That'd be kind of interesting to watch. Ghost farts would be really good to watch too, though. Time for pie.
Alright, for 4th of July, I'm giving away a fully decked out Jeep Gladiator. It does absolutely everything. It has 44-inch wide front and rear axles, a 3.5-inch lift, aftermarket shocks, 37-inch tires with a full-size spare in the back, and custom leather interior. All you have to do to get entered to win is head over to Bunker Branding or thefatelectrician.com and buy some Fat Electrician merch. I don't care what it is. Shirts, hats, hoodies, water bottles, rubber ducks, absolutely anything is fair game. For every $5 you spend between June 30th and July 31st, you are automatically going to be entered one time to win this Jeep Gladiator. We're going to announce the winner in August. Now, the downside of all of this is that you're not allowed to do nice things without the government getting their cut too. Meaning that if you win this Jeep, it's going to count as taxable income on your tax return, and you're going to have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars, both in sales tax, registration, and this being taxable income on your taxes. So I'm also going to give the winner
He's like, so fight me about it.
hopefully cover all of that. It kind of depends on state to state, and of course it's going to come with an autographed rubber duck.
What the shit?
Some Fat Electrician merch over at Bunker Branding or thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out.
Welcome to another episode of your favorite underwhelming podcast. Breaking news. Beep, 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 beep,
You
beep,
never
beep,
see those
beep.
two
The one,
on our
the
team.
man, the myth, the legend,
Just
the
saying.
Sasquatch from the north.
They're probably pretty
Here
small.
he is, Jay Wolf.
This is a.
Welcome.
Well, thank you guys for having me on. I'm honored to be the first guest of the Underwhelming podcast.
Yeah. What's underwhelming is how small I look next to you. Now, I don't feel short because I lie to myself daily, but Lord have mercy, I hit your belly button every time we hug.
Then I accidentally tapped you in the back where you may or may not have gotten shot.
Yeah, I got shot
Oh
by
yeah, your back nipple.
my back nipple.
You got it literally looks like a nipple.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Well, I was there when it happened.
You get shot by the Bursa gun, that
Byrna.
Byrna, non-lethal round.
It was lethal. It made me stop resisting, I'll tell you that much.
Except for you shot our friend even worse in the back, right
Well,
dead center of the
I
spine.
didn't mean to. Daniel Ray, great guy, lieutenant out of Coffee County. He's like, I'll go first. And I was, well, there's actually another guy who I just met. I don't even know who that guy was. He's like, shoot me in the butt. And I shot him. And Daniel Ray's like, shoot me in the back. And it's just, I think it's spring. It's got a priming cap. It might be spring loaded, but the rest of them are like off this, like the pistols are off the CS gas, right? So it's a non-lethal option. You can shoot like plastic, these sugar rounds, or like CS or tear gas and stuff, whatever. And, or pepper spray rounds, is what I'm looking for. But the shotgun, just quiet. So I pump it, boom, nothing. And then he's like, why don't you go? And I was like, all right. And he hit me right in the meat of my lat. And like, I instantly had like a full, like, all right, too much. And the guy's like, it's kind of like a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. He was 100% right. 100% right. And everyone keeps finding. I had to like lay with a pillow, like.
Well,
Yeah, two elderly
I don't know
couples
what to watch.
built their dream home. Yep. One elderly couple decided
Because
their
I'm
dream
not
was someone
trying to
else.
fucking endorse
Homeboy here
myself as this opinion. It's okay to shoot me with shit like that.
gigantic fucking gun range, because that won't upset the other.
I fucking want all this shit.
Welcome back to Tom for Pie.
Bye. By the time this episode comes out, it won't be St. Patrick's Day, but today is St. Patrick's Day. So I think that we should kick this podcast off with a shot.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
What are you
I guess I'll do
drinking, Heather?
Mezcal. Dos
That
hombres.
was a stupid question. That's my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Of course.
What are you even doing over there, dude? I guess I'll do bourbon.
I don't know, driving the snakes out of Ireland or whatever.
Oh yeah, there were snakes in Ireland that were a problem, I think.
That also like
Oh, I gotta do it in two. I'm kind of a wuss.
That's not very Kentucky of you.
I know.
Okay, fill it back up. Try again.
Okay, no, well, I did spill some,
You did mention it.
and interestingly enough, you started talking about a time you looked at your goo.
Well, Dave brought it up about
Underneath.
measuring it, and
Right, okay.
because we were both confused. I was like, what?
Let's set the stage.
Okay.
You hold your shot glass out.
Yeah.
Make a noise so the camera switches to you.
Cha-cha!
That is not a whole lot missing from a shot glass,
Yeah.
No, it was the most minuscule amount that was
but it made a
displaced.
big
Made
old
a
mess.
mess.
It did make a
Yeah.
big mess.
It was all over your desk.
And that's crazy to me, like how you can spill the most minuscule amount of a liquid and somehow it just seems to go all over the fucking place.
Yes, and that's
Yes.
when I came up with, yeah, it's just like when you
Yeah.
squirt goo.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't want people believing that I want to have babies.
This system has been
So today, oh no, so today,
Well, there's nothing better to be doing.